The operation is simple. Shake up the enemy lines there, and find the parts needed to repair the turrets here. Here come the enemy defense forces. I'll begin working once the commotion starts. Need to create more chaos. It's still not enough. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Divert their attention. I found the parts needed for the repair. The disturbance needs to be louder. Blow up something. Their communications facility would be good. Are using two channels to communicate. There's likely another comms facility nearby.
Searching for remote.
deep within the depths. I'll use the opportunity to snag the repair parts. They were hiding, just as expected. That should be enough parts to repair it. All we need to do is get it to boot in safe mode. The data the drone recorded is the most important thing. Bring the parts to the outpost. Since we can't just wait for HQ to send support, we'll have to find another way. Let's get the necessary parts first. There are a few that can be replaced with physical parts from Vulgas. Go and gather the parts from their mechanical bodies.
Spotted something looking to steal parts. Proceed with caution.
All right, this should be enough. Thanks for your work.
Reload.
Noticed I'm missing a very essential part. I hope you'll be able to get it. There should be a generator supplying power in that facility. I need those generator parts. Radio wave neutralization device. Need that to shut down the generator. incoming generator shutdown. All you have to do now is bring those parts in. Hold on. Enemy reinforcements spotted. Given the situation, it'll be better to eliminate them from the inside. I'll provide support from the outside.
Watch your feet. Alone.
Alert and Descendant. The enemy's elite Vanguard forces have been spotted. They are now the highest priority target. The operation has been confirmed a success. And as expected, the Descendant is also safe.
Loading. Melt away.
Checking signal. Stand by. Huh. According to the data captured by the drone, it doesn't seem to have any tactical value. Construction materials and heavy equipment. There's a lot of high-tech. They wouldn't be there without a reason. We need to initiate a search up. Could you handle the cave? I'll seal off the entrance to stop the enemy getting reinforcements. Or retreating. Zach, we don't have much time.
Descendants. There's a few important things to keep in mind for this operation. And I have a personal favor to ask of you as well.
Recon squad, reporting. When you get near to the cave, be on guard for the command. I managed to damage his visual sensors last time but he can still use his auxiliary sensors and sound functions to launch deadly attacks. And as for my well, if you do run into Keldir, I'd like to be the one to finish him. If I'm not the one to take him out, I'll regret it for the rest.
Zachary, emotional soldiers are no use in a war.
Are you telling me not to avenge my men?
No. If you're gonna do it, just make sure you're smart about it. We'll give you all the support you need, so don't be a hero about it. Whether it's the head or the heart of that Vulgus. We'll get you what you need.
Understood.
Восьмидесятий рівень вже. Хорошо. Може на слідуючій локації вже буде падати сотка. Буде класно. Але зараз пораємося, я думаю. Взагалі на торгоїда похоже, бляха, і делітки. Невже і звідти трошки взяли.
It is as Lord Aemon said. The Descendants have arrived. Initiating extermination protocol. Destroy all traces of excavation. Activate all defense measures. To the entity who slays the Descendant, Lord Aemon will bestow a new body prosthetic and independent persona.
We're hiding something. The Vulgus signal from inside the cave was also very strong. Guys, can you identify anything of significance?
I am unable to detect any traces of the Iron Heart or Void energy from here. However, I am picking up a very familiar phase pulse. Definitely. Descendant, please look on the opposite side of the cave. Jaber confirmed there is heavy equipment and high-tech facilities there. The answers will be there.
Initiate section containment. Activate high-energy laser defense. The Descendant has entered the kill zone. Block all access roads. Initiate attack in a siege formation. Claim the kill. Execute the Descendant. Be rewarded through body prosthesis and persona.
Broken up the partition control function into rows. If you destroy all the controllers, partition can be manually controlled for this side. Destroy all of them for me. Containment partition has been lifted. The laser traps are on a separate circuit. We can't control it from here, so we need your skills. operational Volga's terminal ahead. Connect your receive to the terminal. I'll try to control the decommissioned passageway remotely.
Descendant, do you remember the phase shift gate that was at the Prime Hand's ruins? I think I understand now. It seems the waves I can detect are the same as the ones from that phase shift gate.
Are you saying there's a phase shift gate here? I'm pretty sure the gate you mentioned was installed in front of the Hagios Prime Hand's ruins. It's the only way to enter the ruins, but it's been sealed ever since it was first discovered. And this isn't the ruins. So what is it, really?
We should be able to find out soon. The wavelengths become stronger the deeper we go.
How was that? Burn.
Descendant. Over there. The Vulgus for excavating a phase shift gate here.
So it really wasn't just a cave. But how the hell did Eamon figure this out?
Eamon has been well versed in the details and capabilities of such facilities for a long time. However, there is no time to stand and watch. We must find out what information Eamon was able to obtain here.
Be careful of the Vulgus reinforcements as well. They've started to come through the cave entrance.
Damn it.
Your rank is low, and you have no record of slaying a Descendant. I am depriving you of this opportunity. I will face them myself. You cannot receive new eyes if you kill a human without arcane. Even 1,000 kills is not enough.
Nice spice of loot for Zachary. As I expected, the head really is the best part.
Descendant. There is a terminal which is linked to the phase shift gate. Please connect me to it. There was more than one phase shift gate. The Vulgus have already excavated and taken several. The damage to the last remaining one here was so severe, it seems they abandoned their excavation of it. I detect phase wavelengths erupting from the damaged parts.
When you report on the operation, check on the status of the Ironheart detachment. We're still working on the jamming signal, so our comms won't be able to reach all the way out there.
Так, піду перекурю. О. О. Цікаво. Зовсім не давали. Ну, пушки я не знаю, як би вибирати. Потім, коротше, колись вирішу. Білет на покупку цього, ну я не знаю, якого вибрати. Потім колись оприділюся. Або може хто знає, що можна взяти. Цікавого такого. Підскажіть. Так. Поки не знаю, що вибирати. Що такого купити? Так. Йдемо поговоримо.
Do you think that strategic planning is easy? Descendant, what's the status of the Hagios operation? We haven't received any What did you say? The recon squad? Alright. So Eamon was excavating a phase shift gate in the hidden ruins. And he just... I see. But at least we have some useful intel. Even if it didn't reach us at the right time. If we can... I'm more concerned with the operation. It's taking longer to detach the Ironheart than we expected. At this rate, it may... We've already had reports of Vulgus forces appearing near to the Gulch. I wish there was some way. We'll just have to do the best we can on both fronts for now.
Wait, are comms back up? Is this Jaber's received signal?
Blair, why are you in the Hagios?
It is you, turret boy. It's nice to hear your voice. Have you eaten?
Типа
What
Хаук.
happened to me? Well, it's a long story. There was the Vulgus
Веселий
forward
чувак.
base and these weird cargo trucks. I ran into all sorts of things. While all that was happening, comms were down and the guy was nowhere to be seen. There were a lot of enemies and that weird beam of light phenomenon. Everything was nuts.
The gist. Give me the gist. Vulgus base, cargo trucks. Actually, just send your current location. I should hear this in person.
Sounds good to me. I'll send you the coordinates. You send me updates on what's been going on at your end.
Давай сюди сходимо по квесту. Може ж квест на Фрейну якраз там. Ну, це особистий її квест, якось так. Глянемо, що там.
In order to chase down Neuron, I'll need to work out why that bastard is experimenting with the Void Fusion Reactor. The Order views the Legion of Immortality and their machines as tools. If they need any experiments done, the Legion of Immortality will perform them and report the results. However, this time, the high-ranking officials, Neuron and the priests, are leading the experiment, and it's being conducted using a machine called a Void Fusion Reactor. It's pretty clear that this void energy has something that appeals to them. So much so that they're willing to witness the experiment with their own eyes.
Як туди вниз попасти?
I'll load.
Має бути якийсь спуск. Угу. Ага.
The units used for the fusion reactor weren't from the Order of Truth, but the Legion of Immortality. They weren't just using the fusion reactor, they were experimenting on those units. I felt something familiar coming from the Legion of Immortality units. The toxin from the Void Fragment. The same toxin that comes from the Order of Truth's fungus. But what if Neuron's goal is to expand beyond the Order and strengthen all of the Vulgus forces? This is getting more complicated. I need more clues to solve this puzzle. Asceticism. That's a grandiose name for the schemes of a scumbag. The Legion of Immortality forces have been equipped with pain amplification devices under Neuron's orders. It looks like he tried to increase the amount of pain they felt and see how they reacted. So, he injected Legion of Immortality units with toxic spores, then experimented on those units using the Void Fusion Reactor to see if they felt pain.
Ну, піти закрить.
This toxin's much more concentrated than what I found back in Vespers. And there seems to be some unknown fungus mixed in as well. Ah, damn it. It's too strong. I can't stay here for long. I need to check the Void Fusion Reactor before my filter fails completely.
way.
Okay. After 2 attempts, I think I understand. They modified the Order's spore with the toxin extracted from the Void fragment. That's why it felt similar but different. But Neuron is still experimenting with it. And the Order always tests on humans near the end. They want to be able to modify and brainwash any humans who don't follow their messages. They were gathering sacrificial offerings, which means the experiment was in the final stage of human testing. HQ hasn't said anything about missing persons, and Eugen's unit has already been tested on. I've checked everything else. But what does this 4 buds mean? 4 buds, 4. The first operation deployed 4 of us to stop Neuron and Albion. The other 3 were infected by him. And then they... Is this it? Were they used for this experiment? Being consumed by pain, then mutating into Vulgus? My neutralizer filter. Something's wrong.
Freyna, what's up?
Kate, there's something wrong with my neutralizer filter.
What? Where are you? Come back to Albion right now. No, don't worry, I think it'll be faster if I go. Hold on.
No, I'll come to you. Just help me.
Okay, I'll have everything ready. Hurry!
12 рану взяли.
Good to see you. Shall we discuss the... Oh god, Freyna, what happened? This filter couldn't have got this damaged. Unless you were exposed to toxins stronger than your...
It's a modified toxin that combines void energy with the Order's toxic spores. Just give me a new one.
Replacing it won't do any good. It'll just break down again. If you keep going with a broken...
Then do you have anything better? Or can you at least increase the stabilizer dosage?
To keep the stabilizer's components constant, I'll have to change the concentration of the neutralizer. If I just increase the dosage, it could alter the stabilizer. We have no alternative elements that can neutralize a toxin this potent. Your own arche toxin is already among the and being exposed to a toxin more potent than your arche without a new neutralizer filter is...
There's no one else who can do this. I'm sorry.
I'm not lying. You could die.
I don't...
Did you not hear what I said? You could die. And how dare you say that your life doesn't matter in front of me? I can't help you. No. I'm not going to help you.
I really didn't want to hurt Kate, but I didn't have a choice. While I've been here, Neoron has continued experimenting. At this rate, he might move on to human test subjects soon. I have to stop him no matter what, even if I collect more scars in the process.
Have you completed preparations?
Hi there. Do you have some Freyna, if this is about... I don't want to talk about it. Oh, that's venom.
Yes, it's the Devourer's venom. If you won't help me, I'm going to drink this to increase my tolerance so I can get back...
What? Are you blackmailing me using yourself?
Yes, this is a threat. The target I have to face uses a toxin that's on par with... No, so, yeah. I'm blackmailing you, Kate, with my life, which you've saved before.
How can you do this to me? Have you forgotten what I did? You have no idea what I went through to develop that suit for you. When everyone else turned their backs, all I wanted to do was save you. You were inside that tiny isolation unit crying. I did everything I could to get you out of there. Is this mission so important that you would be so cruel to me? Is it...
Kate, I'm not saying that I'm going to throw away the life that you saved. I'm asking you for this so that your sacrifice... I can't give you the details, but
To create a new neutralizer, there are 2 steps we need to take. The first is to collect a sample of a toxin with a similar potency. The second step is to reduce your current dose of neutralizer and stabilizer, while gradually exposing you to the new toxin. A toxin the Order is experimenting on with void energy. The closest match would be the toxin found in Colossi. The Devourer sample could work, but I'll need more samples to expand the scope of the response. It
Ну
won't
я
be
не
easy,
зможу щас
but
туди піти.
I'll need samples from the other toxic colossi, Freyna.
Even if it's not easy, I have to do it. It's the least I can do for you to help me.
Ну і все
I've sent
завдання
the code
потім
to your
будемо
safe.
проходити.
Applying it will allow your suit to automatically absorb the toxic substances in your surroundings.
Тут теж перехват колосу.
Understood. Thank you, Kate.
Ну, то в мене докрафтилось уже щось. Сенсорам не вірю, каже. Ага, він дасть ресурси на крафт каталізатора, окей. Кстати, надо глянути, може там теж можемо.
Humanity is very weak.
Ку-ку. А, наша пушка. Докрафтила. А, ми можемо ще один, дивіться, крафтити. Нічого собі. Оце ми назбирали. Ну хай крафтиться ще один. Чого проблем. І оце хай крафтиться. Кавалерійський цей. Ми можемо, виходить, 4 штуки зробити. Нормально. Ну, крафтиться 6 годин. Нормально, потім будемо полярити. Так, їжу для собаки можемо зробити собі. В принципі, нормально. Я думаю, спеціально це вже робити. Там ще є легендарочка, да? Ну вона нам недоступна. Ага, аналізатор оцей треба теж зробити. Ага, 4 не вийде. Все, ну чого нельзя вибрати 2, 3? Чого іменно 1 або 4? Ах, ці корейці, бля. Своїми приколдесами. Ну серйозно, чого нельзя зробити, бляха, це? Скільки тобі надо, а не скільки тобі гра предлагає, типа там або 1 робиш, або 4. А якщо мені 3 надо? От в мене ресурсів якраз на 3 вистачає, я хотів 3 зробити. Ой, бляха. Так. Рівень пушкам нам не треба піднімати, вони сотка. Суперлуна. Окей. Йдемо тоді далі. По основному квесту. Кстати, треба було глянути, ну ладно, я вже там гляну. Поки полярити не хочу, тому що, ну, в принципі, суперфрейну я в нього вже вставив цей активатор енергії, коротше, то це ж суперфрея, то цей, типу прайм версія. то її можна розкачувати. Треба полярити. Ну я просто зараз качатися не хочу довго. Нам рівень треба буде качати.
Have you been eating well?
Зажигалка.
Come on in. Have you eaten? Damn. Jabers sent me the sit rep. Things have really hit the fan. Oh, you asked why I was here. I heard the scouts were having a difficult time of it, so I snuck in to make them a warm meal. A kind of surprise event. But the real surprise was prepared by Carell. God damn it, he seems, so no change there. Anyway, the Vulgus passed through. When I tracked the convoy with the scouts, we found some kind of Vulgus forward base. It looked like it had been built in a hurry. What's worse, there was a commander-level Vulgus with heavy armor and high-powered weapons. He chased us. We ended up fighting for several days while being totally surrounded when maybe that fat-ass commander was also distracted by the beam of light because he stopped attacking. By the time we managed to regroup, the only ones of us left were done. Had I known what would happen, I would have brought my friends more, which is why, if you're going to that Vulgus forward base now, they flipped the table in front of the chef, and it's time to teach them some real table manners. Also, if you want to prevent them from getting the Ironheart, Dominic will show you the way to the forward base.
Why do more and more people keep getting involved?
Recon squad, reporting. Nice to meet you. My name's Dominic. I'm a scout accompanying Blair. In order to get to the Vulgus forward base, you have to secure this area first, as it's our main route. There's also a number of important additional... Blair's already familiar with this terrain. I'll fill him in on the mission separately. You'll need to follow... or what's left of it anyway, as Zachary and I are the only one... Oh, by the way, I heard from Zachary. His troops were hit pretty hard, but I heard you took the enemy to task. Thanks for that. And Blair, your meal was also very tasty. I feel like when this battle is over, I'll buy you a drink in Albion on behalf of my entire team. I promise.
Dominic, that's what you call a death flag right there. Soldiers are superstitious, you know that.
Okay then, I'll bake you a pie or something after the war is over. Not even you can top my mother's recipe.
Keep it up, you joker. It's fighting words right there.
Just ignore the hairball, Dominic.
Descendant, collect the data from the recon drones. We'll use it to pinpoint the enemy's location. If that data isn't collected quickly, it will be lost. You have to hurry.
Давай, поїхали.
Confirming data transfer. I'll analyze the enemy's position and relay it to all operation personnel. Descendant, collect the data from the recon drones. We'll use it to pinpoint the enemy's location. If that data isn't collected quickly, it will be lost. You have to hurry.
Місія легка. Мені, в принципі, не важливо, які скільки проходить. Лети вертольот.
Confirming data transfer. I'll analyze the enemy's position and relay it to all operation personnel.
От жовті треба сразу
Good.
закривати.
Now that we've gained control of this much of the area, I think we can start attacking their base directly. I've marked where to regroup. Let's get moving.
I wish we could find some clues on how to access the Prime Hands.
We've identified a large-scale Volga supply transport. Sending the coordinates to your receive now. The enemy is blocking all movement to our target point. We need you to break through.
Кстати, я бустер не прожав. Та я пересете.
You should be able to see where the enemy is blocking entry. Your target is the supplies that are inside. The supplies are Kuiper ore secured by the enemy. You need to quickly destroy all Kuiper which has already been exposed to Volga's energy.
Пиши.
Point has been secured and the enemy supply network has been dealt a heavy blow. Great work.
Ну все, ще одно.
Reload.
All right, is everybody ready to turn up the heat? This next operation will be a diversion.
While you're attacking here, Blair will clear a path to their front base.
Sous Chef, whip up something with the Volgas, please. They're heading your way.
The enemy force is larger than expected. You should exercise caution. watch out for any possible ambushes that may be waiting for you. There's a substantial force stationed here as well.
Hello.
Defense Commander Beg. Relaying orders. Stop the Descendant. Prove your loyalty and achieve new glory.
That voice. It sounds like the Vulgus commander who attacked us. Is that right, Dominic?
You would be correct. It's my greatest wish to be rid of that bastard. Descendant, the operation is a success. Great work out there.
Мгм. Так, тут закрили, да? Ну, це вже потом. Поки на основу. Так, піду перекурю поки.
Shall call this home. Blood and starlight, the deal was made. A vow in the dark that will never fade. Together we rise, together we fight. In blood and starlight, we claim the night. Storms awoke, were silent, slept the earth itself beneath their
Through the ages, the darkness turns. We rise from ashes, hearts untamed. The night remembers why we came. Blood and starlight, forever sworn. From dust to death, a world reborn. No crown, no king can steal our right. In blood and starlight, we own the night. And when the final star will fall, the shadows whisper through it all. Eternal souls in crimson light, bound by blood, they reign the night. The anvil screamed as the hammer fell. Each strike a vow, each spark a spell. The heavens wept, the gods grew pale as mortal hands defied the veil. He grinned through fire, his eyes blood red, and swore aloud, "I'll wake the dead." Starblade, born of wrath and flame, cut the sky and carve your name. Break the crowns of gilded gold. Heaven trembles, hearts grow cold. Rivers burned where spirit fought. Iron sang truths the gods forgot. He stole their light, he claimed their flame. His flesh was scorched, yet he felt no pain. Through pain he rose, through ash he came. The world would never speak his name. They cast storms, they scream cries, but none can shatter what defies. Starblade, born of wrath and flame, cut the sky and carve your name. Break the crowns of gilded gold. Heaven trembles, hearts grow cold. Heaven trembles, hearts grow cold. Through bone and smoke his shadow spread. The sky was torn, the thunder bled.
Over
No
here.
crown could bind, no
Okay,
god
let's see what we have to do here then. So, we have to locate the phase shift gate. Easy enough. Saber and the guys can do the analysis while the infiltration team fight. I want Dominic on higher ground to get eyes on the base, and I'll head out first. You guys fucking...
He strode through ruin, the
We're off to a good start. We found their cargo. It's an excavated phase shift gate from the cave.
We need to find out how the Vulgus interface. If there is a Vulgus terminal inside the base, please connect me to it.
remotely. Once I disable the physical security, attack the cargo box, and get the key. I'll search for a terminal that can be accessed internally. Wait there. The place where we spotted the signal is the point where connection should be possible. Over to you, guide. Hope you'll be able to find some useful information.
There is a separate facility where energy is extracted and controlled. You must find this place.
If that's the case, no other option except search the entire base.
Descendant, once you've done everything you need to do, you need to destroy the power source so that Vulgus can no longer use it. I'll mark the location of the power units. Power units have been destroyed. Excellent work.
The crown it hisses, its voice is cold. Your soul is mine, your fate foretold. I tear it off, but it's too late. The serpent laughs, I sealed my fate. The mirror shows a hollow face, a king erased without a trace. The crown still shines in hellish hue. It feeds on all I once held true. The serpent crown devours the light. I sold my heart to endless night. No prayers can save what I become. A burning god without a soul.
According to the information found in the terminal, a fleet beacon, which transmits directly to the Vulgus battleships and their comms, installed here. If we match the frequency of the jamming signal, the beacon update information due to the increase in delay time.
How about plain English?
I don't know how much simpler I can make it. If this operation succeeds, we can paralyze the entire Vulgus communications for about 48 hours, just like they did to us.
Yes, that's the explanation I needed. I like this operation. Give them a taste of their own medicine.
Found the device that controls the fleet. We destroyed that. The beacon will be exposed.
The ground was red.
Control unit neutralizes signals using the enemy's shockwave generator. It's using a principle similar to one for a barrier generator. There are Vulgus within range. I won't be able to establish the channels. You need to eliminate them for me.
I can't go back. The light I lost turns everything black. He owns my name, he feeds my fire. I am the curse of his dark desire. The moon bleeds red, the air turns wild. Fangs and shadows beat.
This is the final step. It's the first time I've done this, so it was some trouble. All right. Any information Carell says will now be delivered. You could think analyze that jamming signal. Let's see if we can use this variable to our advantage.
These coordinates are close to the Prime Hand's ruins. The Vulgus signals are already going crazy.
I was gonna join Zach.
О, Деня, привіт.
Sure you won't need me on support.
Подивись Discord, кашалоті.
And Albion?
Так,
This is
загляну.
nothing.
And I've got all the support I need.
Що там в
And your
Discord?
promise of homemade pie at the end of it all. There's no way I'm dying without a taste of that.
Yeah, that's a death flag.
Damn it. I'm sure I'll be okay.
Так, зараз сиді. Секунду, це я з телефона послухаю. Оце гарна новина. Вітаю. Як надовго, Дениско? Як надовго? Вже кажеш, настрій піднявся. Це дуже добре, дуже радий. Так. І наскільки? Так, давай цю жовту сразу закриємо, бляха, бо вона.
This is Zachary.
Щоб
The
карту сразу
enemy's
закрити.
anti-aircraft fire is making it difficult for
Дуже радий.
transport planes to land.
Watch out. There's an anti-air railgun installed at this base. Tell the transport plane pilot to stand by. Descendant, the device that controls the enemy anti-air guns is at the target zone. You'll need to get past the enemy's defense first. The target device is inside.
Проти влома нема
Get close.
прийому.
Eckert will attempt to neutralize it. Eckert, you need more time to disable the control unit.
All this block comms. Looks like we'll have to destroy it ourselves.
Descendant, it's time for physical action. Control unit spotted. Transmitting to Eurocede.
Дениско, ти
You have
тут
to
чи ні?
destroy it. Hurry.
Що мовчиш? Так. Ще один рівень, да, надо включити?
One more control unit remaining.
Дениско, ти тут чи ні? Та морозиться.
Zach, the enemy anti-air artillery have been neutralized. Help guide the transport planes to land.
Master Amos, the forward base is under attack. Descendants are approaching the ruins. We need reinforcements. Master Amos, what is going on? Why does he not reply to our communications? I will send my personal commando unit for now. The Descendants must be stopped.
Heroes is returning to Albion, relaying our thanks for your support.
The heroes.
The men of the recon squad. We're sending back the bodies of our teammates we were able to recover.
Thank you for all your hard work, Zach. I'll make my way back shortly.
Побіг. Опять собі скоро. Так. Так, дивимося, що вона... А, тут ще дві. Ну, якраз поряд.
Descendant, there is a way we can track the whereabouts of the phase shift gate. I will personally synchronize with the search drone and look for energy traces. The drone that I was connected to will eventually malfunction due to its circuits overloading. But we have no time to look for
Догадайся.
To use the drone for as long as
Геня
possible,
дома.
we must lower its output. This will slow it down, but it protects the drone's circuits for longer. The phase shift gate seems to have
24,
passed through this
29.
area. Vulgus signals are interfering with my search. All the Vulgus who are obstructing the tracking must be removed. All I can do now is follow the faint traces I can sense.
Небагато, ну хоч щось де. Лучше, ніж нічого, да, Деня?
It seems they stored the device here. There are lingering traces of a
Корпус уже
large
поблизу.
damage. If the drone becomes damaged, synchronization cannot be maintained.
Ну, лучше, чем нічого.
Descendant, I believe I may know where the energy traces have gone. I will send you the coordinates.
Так, закрили. Хорошо. Так, це що в нас? Одна ця залишилась, да? Погнали. А, ми її вже 40-й качали. Ну тоді на бані зараз перейду. І перейду на бані щас. Хоча треба, напевно, на цю. Ну ладно. І цю треба вкачати. Єс.
Wanna feel a chill?
Реактор опять же ж не підню. У мене технічний навик є. Зараз подивимось. Так, надо тоді їй билдеться, десь підбилдить. Нафіг отсюда. 60 у нас вийде, да? Ну на 7 рівні тільки. Реактор ми точно вставляти не будемо, поки що. Да, рекомендовані. Ну, буде отак. Сила навика 19 тисяч. Подивимось, що вона покаже. А, ще персоналізацію надо.
Descendant, we've detected signs of the quantum energy extracted from the phase shift gate in some electrical equipment. We need to get our hands on that equipment and analyze it to see how the enemy used the quantum energy. Then we should be able to find a way to enter the Prime Hand's ruins. Now that we're here, I'm almost certain it's the right place. The subtle feeling of the iron heart particles. This pain. But the inversion technology database left by the ancestors, we have no guarantee as to what will happen. Nor do we know whether we will be able to control. Based on the data I have collected so far, I will try. I hope that what we do here will give us the power to strike back, Descendant.
I mean, we can always rely on our arcade somehow if something happens. So we got us this far, right?
Arcade's an unfathomable power. With unfathomable potential, too.
That's what you call hope, Jaber.
Hope.
We've detected quantum energy coming from the Vulgus battery. I'll send a supply box. Retrieve the battery from the enemy and send it this way. Blair, cover me while I carry out the analysis mission.
Huh? What about your turret?
The turret isn't invincible. Besides, we don't have any tactical armored vehicles. So if the enemy swarms us, we don't have the firepower to stop them.
Ого, і пробивають.
When it comes to firepower, Gotta be me. I got your back. Focus on your mission.
The supply box should be arriving there soon. Be ready.
You can't escape.
Я не поняв, модулі якісь стали херові. Гроші стандартний буде. Так. Секрет попадання, голки пальці. Ну, треба хпшку 100%. ХПшок нам точно набагато. Так, потім нам надо на навики. Оце обязательно. Блин, 4 осталось, да? Ну що ми ще можемо пихнути? Що ми ще можемо пихнути? Толком більше нічого. Тільки рівень її підвищувати, коли стане більше енергії, тоді додати щось. От і все. Хоч хпшок додав і радіус. 6000 хп должно выстачать, чтобы я тут жил. Та радіус невеликий.
Hold on. I'm detecting the same type of energy as the battery has, flowing from inside the cave. I've identified numerous traps inside the cave, so be careful.
Shall we?
Jaber, this space is connected to the Prime Hand's ruins and the power grid. It's another phase shift gate. Huh. Analyzing this type of equipment will be much more efficient for me. I will try to understand what the Vulgus were up to here. Eamon extracted energy from the phase shift gate here, then overloaded it by sending power to the sealed gate. All power facilities nearby were set up for this purpose.
Воно стріляє холодом, непонятно.
Demolish the cave where the extractor is located. Master Aemon has achieved his goal.
Did you just hear that? Get out now. The enemy is going after the cave.
If only I was able to attack. I would not have allowed them to get this far. However, for all of you, this is your opportunity to earn new body prosthetics and persona.
Thank you for all your hard work, Descendant. Now let's find a way to reactivate the phase shift gate. Descendant, if we use the body of a Legion of Immortality unit, we will be able to gather more of the energy required to reactivate the phase shift gate. The biopower supply of the cyborg Vulgus have absorbed an immense amount of quantum energy. In other words, if we collect their batteries, we will have enough energy to operate the gate. A drone that can collect energy will be arriving shortly. Be ready, Descendant. I will identify the Vulgus units which have high quantum energy saturation levels. Be careful, Descendant. There is a Vulgus attempting to steal the energy.
I don't have enough firepower to cover Jaber by myself. Can you take out some enemies from your side? No, I can't tell if this is a Descendant or Jaber's turret.
The fire turret. That's not a bad idea. I'll add it to my list of things to develop.
Died down.
With this amount of energy, we should be able to reactivate the phase shift gate. Thank you, Descendant.
Wait. There was a minor problem when I tried to activate the phase shift gate. Let's meet at the entrance to the Prime Hands ruins.
So, this isn't one of those situations where one of us has to remain outside to control the energy, is it? You're not disagreeing with me.
This is Jaber. Because you've hit the nail on the head. As Eamon didn't open the gate through any normal means, I figured there'd probably be some lingering consequences. But the gate to access the ruins was more volatile than I anticipated. If we leave it operational, there'll be another quantum pulse explosion, like the one we saw. We have to temporarily stop the energy supply to the gate after the infiltration begins. Considering the number of Vulgus headed this way, there's no way we can control and defend the gate with just... We need 2 or more Descendant.
No time to waste. Jaber, you operate the gate. I'll cover you. We'll hold this place down no matter what. Infiltration team, you guys go and retrieve the Ironheart. Does that work for everyone?
Blair, it won't be smooth sailing for you guys.
Ha! You think your job's gonna be any easier? Good luck, infiltration team. Guide, you hang in there too.
Так, ладно, на цьому буду закінчувати. Дякую всім за перегляд, всім гарного дня. Побачимось пізніше. І пам'ятайте, бережіть себе і своїх близьких.